15 minutes of heat. The Miami Heat are off today. They have practice. Talking about practice. They will get ready for a little road trip as they will take on the Indiana Pacers tomorrow. Of course, you can hear that game right here on the ticket. And then they have, I believe, the Nets and the Knicks this weekend. They take on the Nets this Friday.
And I think they have the Knicks on Sunday during football. Oh. Again.
Hey, I got to tell you. When Heat do this, I love the Heat. But when
it's not only the Heat doing it.
Chance of me seeing that game.
Not great. You're not going to watch
the Knicks?
Yeah. Not gonna,
it's in New York.
You're not gonna watch that one?
It may,
two screens.
Sunday kills me anyway. Because I always, when that game starts at 6 o'clock, I always forget that the Heat are playing.
Did you forget about this past weekend?
Yeah.
Really?
I was in and out. I caught, I'm like, oh, man, I think the Heat are playing. And then I caught, in and out of the last three quarters.
Mm-hmm. Well, yesterday, Leroy, the national media has had a much different, how can I say this, a much different temperature this year for your Miami Heat. Very positive year. It's been an odd year for me to soak this in because normally I'm battling off the haters. I'm sitting here with my shield and my spear, just fighting off haters left and right. Know, and this year's been very positive. A lot of Bam's an all-star. Charles, a lot of our former enemies. Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley was enemy A1 during the Big Three era. And he's out here. He's the first national pundit calling Bam Adebayo an all-star. And Zach Lowe and Bill Simmons. Bill Simmons saying the Heat are going to be a top 3 team in the East this year. It's been very odd. I got to be honest with you. I haven't quite known how to compute this.
I can tell you how to accept it. Okay. Before they were trying to be truthful and say what they felt.
Yeah.
And it didn't agree with you, so you had a problem with them. They were enemies. And now they're being truthful. And they're saying how they really feel, not caring what they think about it. They just say, hey, that team's really good. And you're like, oh, it agrees with me. I like them now. That's how it rolls.
I don't know.
What?
I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. I can't say. Perhaps. I can't say for sure if that's the – maybe they just got better.
I'm going to go out on that limb.
Maybe they just got better at their job. Do you ever think about that? Maybe since the Big Three time, Charles Barkley and Bill Simmons and Zach Lowe and all these pundits, maybe they just got better. Maybe they just got better and got hip to it. A little culture in their life. You ever think about that? So yesterday on The Jump, George Sedano was hosting. All right? South Florida Sun.
Do you just scour the internet and TV for feel good?
Sometimes it just falls in my lap.
No, it doesn't.
Okay,
You're out looking.
Really, what's true is I saw it on Heat vs. Haters on Twitter. One of my great Twitter account.
Heat vs. Haters?
Yeah, Heat vs. Haters. Great Twitter account.
That's got to be one of your favorites.
Oh, yeah. They're great. And I saw them retweet a quote from The Jump. And I say, I'm interested in this. And so I went, I DVR The Jump every day. I like to see what's going on. And they were talking about buyers and sellers. A true debate show staple. And who would be a buyer and a seller at the trade deadline. And Sedano brings up the Heat. Cool. But as he starts off talking about the Heat, our old friend, Brian Windhorst, coming in with a haymaker, Leroy. A haymaker of truth. Let's hear The Jump yesterday.
I've got the Heat because I think the Heat are going to be a fascinating experiment because they're good in the Eastern Conference, but not great. And I think that they look at the East and say, maybe if we got the right player, we could really make some noise in the Eastern Conference playoffs. The problem with them is they want to also keep maximum cap space for the summer of 21. So it's going to be an interesting dance, I think, for them. What do you think?
Yeah, it's hard because you can't tie up money. I mean, it doesn't take a lot to connect dots with them and say, hey, Kevin Love would really help them. But he makes too much money in a year where they want to keep their money. So I think the Heat is an interesting idea, but it's hard for them to maneuver. And they've really hit on some young players where they didn't have to do much. They got guys out of the G League who are playing consistent minutes. And I don't know who you can find to take Dion Waiters or James Jones.
I think they're the most dangerous team going forward to make a deal. Maybe not this season. Players want to be in Miami, and then you're back. Watch out.
Woo! I always liked you, Windhorst. Class A journalist.
Isn't he in the Hall of Fame?
Oh, yeah, he is. But that's what a Hall of Famer does. Just continues to build on a resume. You think they just rest on their laurels? Woo! Let me hear it again, Robbie. Let me hear it again.
I think they're the most dangerous team going forward to make a deal. Maybe not this season. Players want to be in Miami, and then you're back. Watch out.
Players want to be in Miami, Leroy. Woo!
I think they're the most dangerous team going forward to make a deal. Maybe not this season. Players want to be in Miami, and then you're back. Watch out.
Watch out. Watch it now. Watch it now.
So let me get this straight. You're doing the dance, the happy dance.
Yeah.
About what?
They are, okay, maybe you didn't hear it. I'm going to turn off the Gloria Estefan for a second, Robbie, just for a second so Leroy can hear it clearly. Listen to his last 3 points.
You told us not to listen to Brian Windhorst because he's spewing garbage.
I know. That's why I've said this has been a very confusing year. That's why I set up everything that I've said.
No, you're confusing.
No.
Everybody else is consistent.
No.
You're confusing.
See, this has been a weird year for me because Charles Barkley, he's calling Bam Adebayo a monster and an all-star, and Bill Simmons and Zach Lowe, they're calling the Heat a 3 seed, and now Windhorst, A1, number one enemy of Heat Nation, is now saying the Heat most dangerous. He's going on the biggest basketball show in the country and saying they are not dangerous, the most dangerous.
Which means what?
Players want to be in Miami.
Which means what?
Hold on.
What does the most dangerous mean?
Oh, what does it mean?
Yeah.
Here's what it means.
Versus just dangerous.
Okay. Here's why they're the most dangerous. One, Jimmy Butler has revitalized everybody's national opinion of the Miami Heat. 2, you got yourself a rejuvenated, a reinvigorated, a ready to be flexible free Pat Riley. 3, the young bucks that everybody is playing down here with. Everybody's looking at me like, ooh-wee. I'd love to pass me the ball to Tyler Hero. Ooh-wee. I'd love to have me a big man like Bam Adebayo. So all these orcas are looking at the Heat and they're saying, great weather, no sales tax, culture, and look at that roster. Most important thing, Leroy, now we got the ponies. We are sitting here. It is like an equestrian show. And Riley's out here with his little equestrian hat on, with his little whip under his arm, his gloves on. He's ready to go tally-ho foxing.
Well, last time I saw him, he wasn't tally-ho foxing. He was dancing in a genie outfit.
Yeah.
So
you know what that was? That was him and Wade celebrating, knowing that they were going to be the most dangerous team. Now, again, because I don't think you quite heard what Brian Windhorst, excellent NBA journalist,
Brian Windhorst. Let's be clear.
I don't think you quite heard what he.
Same Brian Windhorst that's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Tool of the Week Hall of Fame.
Correct.
Right. Same Brian.
I don't think you quite heard what he said.
Brian Windhorst. That guy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That for years you've.
Hey, I have started this segment saying very confusing year for me. But then I heard this.
I think they're the most dangerous team going forward to make a deal. Maybe not this season. Players want to be in Miami, and then you're back. Watch out.
Woo! You want to dance with me? Come on.
No.
Come on, man.
No.
Come on.
What is wrong with
Come on,
you?
baby. You know why they're the most dangerous though, right?
So,
you want to know why they're the most dangerous?
What's that bearing on anything that they do? Because Windhorst said something?
Yeah.
Pulse?
Windhorst has the pulse, and what he's telling you is the rest of the league.
When did he acquire this pulse? Because for years he didn't have a pulse and he didn't know what the hell he was talking about.
I feel like he's been more on the beaten path this year. And
how many things have you said about the Heat? Is this the first one you've actually listened to?
This is a really good one, yeah.
Oh, so you're going with that?
It just is what it is. I
think
can't.
they're the most dangerous team going forward to make a deal. Maybe not this season. Players want to be in Miami, and the Heat are back. Watch out.
Leroy, this is what it comes down to, okay? The league is nervous about one team that is going to get Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Whoa.
Yep, in 2 years.
You went there?
Yep. Because what would most dangerous be? Would you be the most dangerous if you got...
Let me ask you a question.
Let me ask you a question.
Does Giannis, based on what he said, seem like the type of guy that will ever leave Milwaukee?
Yes.
And I'm not saying he won't.
Do you want to know why?
What?
You want to know why?
What?
Any player that tells you, and they're adorable, before their first max contract, they tell you, I'm never leaving. I never want
they
help.
all say that.
They all say that.
Yeah, they all say it.
They all say that. I take zero stock. Now, after they run their head into the wall and don't win any championships for the next 2 years and seemingly get bounced by the Miami Heat in the playoffs this year, he's gonna talk to his agent, and his agent's gonna be like, he's gonna say, "Man, I just don't understand. We maxed out so quick in Milwaukee." He goes, "You want to know where they're not maxing out, Giannis? Where my other client, Bam Adebayo, plays in Miami. They just seem to keep getting better." And then all of a sudden, Giannis is like, "Maybe I should go there. Maybe I should join the Miami Heat, and maybe they could be the final piece.
And when
maybe I could be the final piece.
What has transpired that you've gotten to these great conversations?
Oh, listen. Here's what I'm doing right now. I am putting together tea leaves.
I agree, Texter. The Peacock Pirate will let anyone on the ship.
Nope. Well, maybe. Sometimes as captain of the ship, we have to look around for entertainment because it's hard out on these seas.
Oh. Can I interest you in this?
Yeah.
Tobin is a Brian Windhorst fan now. Windhorst has been praising the Heat all season long on his podcast.
Well, look.
Missed out on that, huh?
Tigers changed his stripes. How about that? This is an interesting conundrum.
Along with dangerous team to make a deal, Beal didn't want to be in Miami. He re-upped.
Yeah, but I told you, we didn't want him because he didn't have the guts. He didn't have the guts. I told you, Bradley Beal.
Does Giannis have the guts?
We'll see. Well,
I'm sorry.
We'll see.
Now, you know what you're doing now. This trickster over here. You notice he's not going all the way out on the ledge?
We'll see.
He's merely peering over the top. Because normally, Tobin would say, yes, Giannis got the guts. Because, he was all in on Bradley Beal in the summer, right? All in. It didn't work out. And he's like, didn't have the guts. Now, he said the same thing about Jimmy Butler before that. Woo! We dodged the bullet there. And then 5 months later, may have.
Yes, which I've actually walked back again because I actually do think we dodged a bullet there because I don't think the timing was quite right. Now it's perfect. No Hassan Whiteside here. Culture was just right, perfect temperature.
Oh, Hassan Whiteside and Jimmy Butler.
Oh, that wouldn't have worked.
Oh, man.
Woo. Anyway, good take, Windhorst.
I think they're the most dangerous team going forward to make a deal. Maybe not this season. Players want to be in Miami, and the Heat are back. Watch out.